we're on track here to be able to get that to them in the next couple of weeks. And then they'll do their testing. And during the fourth quarter, we expect to be able to get the first prototype units out to their end customers.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is David Somo. He is the CEO of Ideal Power. And David, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing well, Steve. Thanks, and good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well. I know the company's just released your Q2 numbers for 2026. Exciting times for the company. I know it's very busy going on. David, just overall, what did you see in Q2?
Yeah, I would just phrase it as continued momentum that we're building towards the commercialization of our products. As you know, that's been a strategic priority to both fill the funnel with new sales opportunities as well as progress those opportunities towards production where we can generate revenue as we get products to market with our customers. And I think we've made good progress across the customer base in the development side and readying products to get into market and continue our track towards commercialization.
Yeah, you talk in the release a lot about this lead customer in Asia and the work that's going on there as far as your B-TRAN is concerned. Can you talk a little bit about some of those projects that you're working on?
Yeah, specifically there, we're completing the development of a prototype low current solid state circuit breaker that's planned to be used for AI data center and grid infrastructure applications. We're in the process of completing that now and delivering it to our customer for their internal evaluation and testing. And that's part of the process of getting through their product development and getting products later into customers' hands. So we're making good progress on that front. We think we're on track here to be able to get that to them in the next couple of weeks. And then they'll do their testing. And during the fourth quarter, we expect to be able to get the first prototype units out to their end customers.
Yeah, and seems like it's a similar situation with Stellantis as well and the work that goes on there.
Yeah, good progress with Stellantis on the automotive side. I appreciate that we are having deeper level discussions with them around the system architecture and how do we best optimize that to address their system considerations. So there's close collaboration and cooperation that's taking place between the teams, and that's encouraging as it helps us work towards a solution that's going to be beneficial to Stellantis and help us get products to market.
Those are obviously two key partnerships that we're talking about. And in Q2, you worked a lot on partnerships. And can you sort of talk us through the process of that and what you were able to sort of really regain and announce in Q2?
So probably two different areas I'd comment on there. One is just the joint development we have with an industry partner for what I call an intelligent solid state circuit breaker prototype that we are mutually promoting with the hyperscaler community and other data center operators for evaluation. So that's an example of where we can work with an industry partner that's more at a system level to provide something that can be evaluated by end customers to promote our products and assist in the commercialization of B-TRAN. The second area was exciting for us on the foundry front, where we signed an agreement, a long-term supply agreement with a high volume, cost competitive fab or foundry that can serve us well over the next several years of our anticipated sales ramp for the product, as well as provide very cost competitive infrastructure for us to be able to meet our target operating models as we scale the business.
Yeah. David, do you think people are waking up to the fact that the technology that you have can be used in so many different areas and so many different applications? Is that something that people, do you think, are starting to understand now and reaching out more because of it?
So I think there are two things happening there. One is just the general market catalyst of the transition from AC operated power environments to high voltage DC operated power environments across data centers and the energy infrastructure that supports them. That's driving higher interest in solid state solutions across the board. And then as people look at the solid state solution options they have, I think there's high interest that continues in B-TRAN, and we see that expanding and why we continue to see growth in the sales funnel for the company because they recognize the market transition that's occurring and they're looking find and bring to market solutions that support it. And I think B-TRAN has some unique capabilities that we've talked about in terms of its features and benefits that fit well in that market And so it's generating more momentum for us.
Yeah. And lastly, David, you end up the quarter financially in a good position. You've got some runway to make some really important moves for the company in Q3 and beyond. So it sounds like this first part of the year has really sort of put the company in a great position for the rest of this year.
Yeah, I think we're in a good position to be able to execute on our plans and strategic priorities for the business. Bringing the additional cash into the company was important to give us the runway to be able to commercialize our products and begin the volume sales that we anticipate over the next few years. And we look forward to continuing to make progress towards those objectives.
Yeah, exciting times, David. Thank you so much. We look forward to following things as they develop in Q3, and appreciate your thoughts on Q2 with us today. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, good stuff. David Somo, the CEO of Ideal Power.